seeing if we can get this to work. Hope you guys like it.
Perfect. You updated your information already?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I'm going live too.
And there she is. All right, so Betum, see you later. I'm going to bounce you out to the waiting room.
See you, Benny. Bye.
And then we're going, oops, where'd that go? Come back. Come back. Let's see, we're going to put Lena in. And then I'm going to close that waiting room and put her back into the single line.
Hi, Lena.
How are you?
Doing great. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Better than yesterday. A little bit less nervous, you know.
Nice. We are live, by the way, on our end.
Hi, Keely. It's nice to meet you.
Haley, me too. I like your outfit.
Oh, thank you.
Hey Keely, I never mentioned this to you, but I know you do cosplay, and I was looking forward to you dressing up like Beth Harmon.
It's on the list.
Are you serious?
I think a wig takes like 5 hours to do, so I didn't want to do the 5 in the morning.
Wow, okay, because I was like, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
That-
it's not very practical though. I get such a headache with all that hair too.
Oh, okay. So I was just thinking, boy, that would be like you'd like earn points like immediately for the game. You should like get like a free pawn.
I just want to like be her one day. I don't even want to cosplay her. Like definitely awesome.
Nice.
Style.
Nice. One of my emotes is Beth Harmon with my face in it.
I need to go check that out. Oh
Yeah,
my
I need to
god.
That's kind of scary. I don't know.
Have I seen this? Wow.
Oh, man. I can actually find it and put it on my.
Are you serious? That's so
Yeah,
funny.
I'll show it to you. And I'll make sure emotes are really little, but I'll make sure I show it to you.
So who's going to challenge who? And Sudakus has to give us who gets to pick white or black, right? For our trivia. All right, so it's exciting, guys. We have two matches to start off, and then we're going to have follow-on matches after that. So each of you will play 2 matches today.
Thank you, Keely. There you go.
I needed that one.
I needed the emote.
I didn't realize that was what that was, but now that I know, it's.
That's my face. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know it was Beth Harmon, but it's great. I love it.
Oh, this is so much fun. Let me try to. Oh, there we go. I find her. I'm gonna put it on display right there. And okay, so now if you'll be able to.
That's so good. I love it.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I just pulled up your Twitch. It just hit me. That's beautiful. You look fierce.
I know my looks so good.
Oh no, fierce. Okay, you guys are scaring me.
Oh man, yeah. That's how I dress on Sunday.
Okay, I'm waiting for the cosplay from you for the like end of the tournament. Like,
There you
where's
go.
The reveal?
Well,
Actually, that is a great idea. I'm sure my fiance will go for it.
I will have to tell you guys that I got some flack yesterday for not dressing up for this tournament. So today I went with a bow tie and a fancy button-down shirt.
Nice.
Oh, I wanted to say, were you wearing a Spider-Man shirt yesterday?
Yes, I was.
That was awesome. I just didn't I couldn't get my audio working, so I didn't know when to say that.
No worries. Yeah, that's kind of like my dress code.
I love that you have this one too. That's amazing.
You know, we gotta dress up. Gotta be looking good. All right, so Sudakus, this is our round 2, match 1.
Right, so in lieu of the events, of the chat events yesterday,
Hey, Ratchet.
I thought that the best way to go about the questions would be not chemistry, but physics. So the first question would be for you, Keely. Can sound waves generate heat?
Oh. Oh my god. I don't think so. I don't know.
And the answer is yes. sound waves almost always generate a little bit of heat as they travel across the universe
That's
or
super cool.
our planet. Because, when we're outside the planet and there's no air for sound to be transported, so there's no sound in deep space, so you know. Anyway, question for Lena. Can the decay half-life of a radioactive material be changed? Yeah. Let me repeat the question. It's an easy one.
Okay,
Can
sure.
the decay half-life of radioactive material be changed?
No.
And the question is yes, we can. All right, we are moving. The decay half-life of a radioactive material can be changed. Radioactive decay happens when an unstable atomic nucleus spontaneously changes to a lower energy state. So let's say from New York to Florida. All right, so we're gonna go with heads or tails. All right, Gilly, yeah, I know, it's pretty fun. Gilly, you decide, head or tails?
Tails.
All right, so there goes. And we get,
I can even see that better today.
It's a conspiracy. I'm convinced it's always heads, and for some reason I always choose tails as well.
Really?
Anyway, but like I never win.
do you want to know a funny thing? When you choose head or tails, it's not 50-50. You think if you have a 50-50 chance, it's not true. You have a slightly advantage if you know how the spin is going to be first. So if I put it here, right, in heads, and spin it, there are more chances that it's not going to fall on heads. Or
Wow,
vice
we've been
versa.
rigging it.
Isn't that weird?
They still use that for things. I'm shocked.
Well, like for a chess tournament. So, Keely, you get to decide. Do you play whites? Do you play blacks?
White.
Ooh, Keely goes into the attack. All right. So, Lena, you play blacks.
Okay.
Who's going to send the challenge to
Small
whom?
detail. I thought she lost the toss.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, Lena,
I'm
you
just
get to
leaving
choose.
because I played black yesterday.
Oh, interesting.
Lena's on top of this. You can't mess with that. Come on.
Lena, you get to choose.
I choose white. My bad.
All right. So Keely plays black, and Lena plays white. So, okay, you are a boy named who?
Yes, that is me.
So who wants to do the challenge?
You need to be in liches.
So I challenge somebody by hitting the.
Yes. Yep. But the best way is to hit the see the search button.
Yes.
Okay. Type in trophy. TROPHY. W.
AIFU.
I love that trophy wife.
All right. And then if you hover over it or click on it, but if you hover, you'll see the swords. Click the swords then. And then you need to pick 10 with a 5-second increment. And you need to make sure you click on white so you get white.
Oh, that's okay. Now we mute ourselves.
Very good. And now so now you're going to mute and remember to turn off the sound so you can't hear us talking.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck to you both.
Good luck, everyone.
And just like yesterday, we begin, Tiberian.
Another exciting match. This is a good one. Keely has left. Oh, she's come back. I thought she was going to leave for a while. All right. Thumbs up when I should start. All right. She gave us a little chat there I got to get rid of. All right. And the game begins.
D4.
So the only D4 player so far has been Ella.
Yes. Really interesting.
Yes. So this one determines who's going to be playing for 5th and 6th place and which one is going to fall and be playing for 7th and 8th.
Is Sabrina could go for the King's Gambit? No. Okay.
The Vienna game. It's one of my favorites. I feel like ASAP and I have this mental connection because she was playing the defense the way I would play, and she plays and now she's playing the Vienna game. And I like what Keely's doing. This is good. Good response.
Oh, look at that. Straight for the F7 pawn. So, the F7 is always a witness. And the F2, obviously, because it's only protected by the king, so they know that.
Yes?
And now, all right, so now Keely's bishop for the white squares, it may get activated, but at the same time, the black bishop for the black squares got temporarily housed.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, she missed the lesson I did. I think it was with Ella. We talked about that Ella has a pet dog. Like I know you have little ones.
Yep.
And I tell her, you got to let that dog out of the house. Sometimes you can't keep that dog locked in the house. And Keely has got that dog locked in the house right now. It's going to be a while before her little dark square bishop can get out and run around in the yard.
Oh wow. This is being so far a really good game.
Yes, they're playing solid.
No witness.
Oh no! Oh no! What was that?
Oh.
What did Keely do?
We talked too fast.
I think maybe she did a mouse slip.
Mouse slip.
I think it's a game changer. She just. I think Lena was looking and looking, trying to figure out what the trick was.
There was no trick.
I know. Lena was thinking there was a trick. She noticed she hesitated a while.
But isn't it interesting that she saw the free queen and she did not go for it blindly?
Yes, she took her time and made sure there wasn't anything she'd be missing. And she's just aggressively taking everything she can. But hey, mistakes happen.
Yep.
This I can see easily where Lena might give back the material if she's not careful. You never know. We can find a chance when she might give back the free material.
Oh wow, she went back with an attack.
Yes, very nice. She's starting to show the abilities that you and I both anticipated she would be playing at the level that we were anticipating her playing at earlier. Because we both thought she would do really well in that first game, and she had a couple of hiccups.
Yeah, indeed. Now look at that. Keely decided not to drop the bishop in h5 to force a trade. She just decided just to go back with the knight and attack the bishop.
Yeah, because that would have been a bad trade since there was 2 versus 1. She would have lost a piece.
Yeah, I don't know if Lena understands this, but there's no need to move that bishop.
Oh yeah, because it's protected by the queen?
Protected by the queen, and the trade is good for her. She is +7 at the moment.
Yep,
So
but
whenever she can trade, if she drives this to an endgame, the game is hers.
yes, right now with a queen and a pawn up, yes. No doubt. This definitely could be a short first game. That's what Ratchet offered up. Is that a good thing, Chess Wizard, or a bad thing? Yes, the MayHam chess tournament is finally here, guys.
Oh,
Second round.
Ethan is saying queen death doesn't determine the win yet.
No?
He's right.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Like I said, ASAP can give back that queen. Keely might get a fork and win the queen. Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen on both sides. So it's definitely not over. Definitely not over. She definitely has an advantage, and she's winning, but you still have to win the game, right? One games are like the hardest games to win sometimes. You kind of let up.
He's going for the C7 pawn.
Yep. A lot of times when you're winning, you let up, you play sloppy, you become too relaxed, and your opponent who's down material, Keely's going to buckle down and look for tactics to get back into the game. So usually you play better when you're down than the person that's ahead.
Wait, that's a good defense, but perhaps it would have been better D8.
Yeah.
But now the bishop for the white squares is trapped, and so is the bishop for the black squares.
Well, I like these two knights like just head to head talking to each other. They're out there having a nice conversation. Both of them moved twice before the other pieces got into play.
All right. Keely is developing her bishop on the next move.
Yeah, but she's giving away free candy on b4.
Yes.
This is like, as far as free candy goes, it's the biggest free candy game we've seen. Yep, and Lena is not missing the free candy today.
Nothing at all. She is very, very aggressive. There could be a pawn push on the D file. Nope. Even
No.
that attack doesn't make much of anything because
It's protected.
doesn't need to trade.
Right. Yeah, Keely doesn't want. She shouldn't be looking for trades. She should be looking to hold on to her pieces.
She set up for a discovery attack.
Yes. But if Keely was attacking and wanting to trade it, she could just trade it right now. And then she'll be able to push c6 if she wanted to chase the queen a little bit. But this is an interesting game because Lena's she's not developing her pieces. She still has a knight sitting at home, locked in the room, and she hasn't castled yet. So we'll see.
Right, so she didn't go for it, and the discovery attack or discovery check is there for the taking.
Yeah, but what does she get? See, she didn't really get anything but a pawn.
She pinned herself.
And she's pinned herself. Exactly. So this is one where you don't always want to grab the discovered attack. It might not benefit you all the time.
Yeah, it was not a good time to do it.
Nope.
All right, now Lena's pinned.
Yes. Will she see it? If she moves that knight without saying check, she'll lose her queen right back.
Hold on. She can use it to. Oh no, never mind. No. I was thinking she could check with the knight and then take the rook, but the rook is defended by the B7 bishop. So,
Yep.
you know,
And if she checks on c8, she could take back with the rook and get the free knight. If she went to c6 for the check, she could take with the bishop and still protect the knight. So, yeah. Now let's see what we have here. Oh, Lena's finally developing her pieces. She's definitely going to have to, both of them, whichever one wins, is going to have to be a little more solid next round if they win, because they'll be playing against Betim, who gave up some free candy, but is pretty solid.
Indeed. So this is turning out to be a really interesting game. Black has not developed yet that bishop on f8. I'm thinking she wants to do that. Oh no, Lena went for a check.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hey.
Where
Is that one of those basic things they learn, right? Look for checks, look for captures, and look for attacks. As Gotham Chess would say. I think my shirt fits with his theme. Okay, I see. Yes, I saw the possibilities of a checkmate right here.
Yeah, but there's enough defense on the d5 square.
Yes. Yes, best would be to push the pawn, right? So you don't lose a
I
piece.
think
Good job. Keely finds the defense. Good job.
she found the defense, and the next one would be to open a escape route for the king.
Yes, which is not easy, because if the queen gets to f7, where are you going to go?
So
She's got to move the bishop out to give her a chance to run away, but she's in trouble. And Aesop should just start trading on d5 to get rid of the pieces anyway.
But you see, there you go. Now she needs to move the G pawn somewhere. Just what to G6 to get the G7 escape route.
Yeah, you're
Now
thinking
she's
you think king to g7 and then to h6?
I'm thinking now it's.
Look at that. Nice. Keeley is finding these. That's pretty impressive. Keeley is finding the options here.
Very nice, very nice. Now there's.
I'm still thinking D still push d6. I would give up the knight on a7 and push d6 and get the momentum. But she can also move knight to c6. She could have moved knight to c6 to save the knight. Would have been an option, but now I'm seeing the bishop is released.
Now it's time to move that king to G7.
And now do you take the bishop on b7? Or do you throw in the check first?
Yep.
Because with the check, king to h6, then your knight's under attack. So maybe just take the bishop on b7 first, you think? Nope, she went in for the check.
That is great.
Yeah, this
She
is looking...
doesn't care about the bishop. She doesn't care about her own knight in A7.
Oh, and she's going to win the knight on f6. She could take the knight on f6, threatening the rook on h8 now.
She has a mate. There's a mate there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? And then now, if Keeley wants to, well, if the knight moves from G5 to B7, it's a mate,
f7. Yes, yes.
right?
Yeah,
So,
and the natural move here is bishop to g7 to try to chase the queen, but it fails to knight to f7 is mate. Yes, definitely. Yep, that knight over there on a7 has been in pre the whole time, and it's going to stay in pre. Because you're right, she has a mate in 1. And she still has the mate right now, but will she see it? It's not an obvious mate. It's not easy for beginners to see the knight to f7 mate, guys. Because she has to realize that there are no squares after that knight moves there.
yeah. Maybe she's seeing that she can get a fork with her knight and get the rook.
And she does, and it ends up with the mate. Wow, great game. I'm going to put this into the study.
Beautiful. Oh, wow. Welcome back, Sabrina.
They both back yet? Keeley. Gotta ask her to unmute. She's still contemplating. Looking that one over.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, 9-10 now.
Wow, what a game.
It would have been, yeah, so different in the queen blunder in the beginning.
Yeah, that was bad. Oh my god.
Lena, you're a little soft. Lena, can you speak up?
Soft?
You were a little soft. Hard to hear you, but you're good.
I'll scream.
So, Gilly, that was the only mistake that you made.
That was a bad one. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was, and it was at the beginning. But we were saying, everyone was saying that there was a chance that you could bounce back. And then Sabrina pinned herself with that knight. And then I was thinking, she's gonna get that knight back, but she became so aggressive all of a sudden.
I knew that I couldn't stop because she would take so many of my pieces, my bishop and my knight. Yeah, you played really well. We should, I don't know what you usually stream and stuff, but we should have a rematch in the future.
Definitely. Maybe put in more weight.
Have to find a more compatible time for both of you.
Yeah, me too. We're
Oh,
done stuff.
by the way, the setup or the lineup for day two, you guys look like models, all of you. You know,
You're so sweet.
isn't that incredible? It's seriously, it's like we were running a model agency of models that play chess.
Oh my gosh.
So that was awesome. So what happens next, Tiberian?
Oh, we get to ask them how they felt about the game and how they liked it. Ella Glio will be playing Betim Ibra next, and Ella is probably our youngest competitor. She's still in high school, and her class ends at 11:45 Eastern Standard Time. So she was hoping that this would last a little longer. She was asking you guys to like drag this game out to the maximum time. She's not going to be happy to hear that you like finished that game so fast.
I'm
But
so sorry.
that's
So tell me, Lena, it took you a while to find the mate, it seems. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
What do you see first? Did you see the mate or did you see the fort?
I saw I was the mate because I was counting the king squares. Usually
Oh,
I'm
wow.
very bad about doing that.
Wow, that's impressive. I actually thought, okay, she has the mate, but will she see the fort? And I thought maybe she's gonna see the fort first and then realize it's the mate.
Yeah, no, I didn't even see it.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
so
How did
I
you make so much progress?
so I'm curious, Lena, when my daughter, she's 15, and when she talks, she says when people give her free candy, she says they gave me tribute, and so
That's intense.
is it? Yes.
Like the woman.
Yeah. Well, she
Very Hunger Games.
yes, Hunger Games, D&D vibe, yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. That's where her mind's at, and so. I was curious, Lena. You took a decent amount of time when Keely gave you tribute of her queen. You didn't take it right away.
I thought it was a trick, if I'm honest. And then after that, I was just like, oh, I kind of feel bad. And I mean, I'm a low-level player. I'm a beginner. So it's like I don't entirely know what's going on. You know, I always leave room for uncertainty while I'm looking at a board. And so yeah, I was like, is this a trick? But
You noticed?
yeah, beginner games are the craziest. Have you noticed? They're like, I watch Magnus Carlsen. Maybe I just can't appreciate it, but beginner games are.
Yeah, we noticed that when Keely moved that night, you hesitated in taking that queen, and I thought perhaps she thinks it's a trick.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I thought.
I was looking for one of those. You know, you can find them in YouTube all the time. Those A-move checkmates, and I was thinking, is there one here? And I started looking around, and I thought, oh, I think Keely just blundered in a way.
Yeah,
I have
it's
a bad habit of like holding and then going like, oh, can I go over here? And I dropped it.
oh,
The misclick. It's like the trailer.
Yeah, mouse click.
Game
No.
changer.
Yeah, we actually say game changer a few times yesterday. And it was. And so the next game is going to be Bednibra and El Aglio. And after that, do we have any more games?
oh yes, we finish this bracket today. So after that game, it'll be Keely versus the loser of that match. And then immediately after Keely and the loser of that match, we'll have ASAP and the winner of that match. So we have 3 more matches today. Guys, it's still a full day. 3 more matches. And Ella can start, but she just won't be able to stream the first game.
Do you
So-
know what time it should be at?
Yeah, so you figure we estimate a half an hour per match. So the next match for Keely, you should be at 12. And that's why we try not to delay. You know, it would be great if you guys did just take longer than normal, but you didn't. So yeah, you should be starting at 12 is the estimate.
Eastern
If you need to
time.
go grab lunch or something, or breakfast, or coffee, you should have time. You should have about a half an hour at least before you play.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
I will message to Ella and let her know that we need to start close to on time about now.
All right, sounds perfect. In the meantime, thank you so much, ladies. I said it yesterday, I'm gonna say it again. We are preparing in a new tournament for just women chess players.
Oh, cool.
We are thinking about calling it Finding Beth Harmon tournament.
Oh, that's cool.
Exactly.
Like, well, we found her. It's you.
So you ladies may encounter each other again if you participate on the next one.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that would be very nice. If you know any female streamers that also stream chess, please let us know. And this goes to everyone's chat and to you two ladies. Let us know because we want to find plenty of female players so we can mount this tournament. If you have ideas for the new trailer, let me know. It will have puppets, but I don't know how to place them yet on the idea that we're forging.
Can we get a puppet chess match one day?
Oh! I'm going to write it down. No, I'm serious.
It could be very chaotic.
Yeah. They don't have a passable thumb, so how are they going to pick up it? With their mouths.
Yeah, I know a couple of female chess streamers. I'll send you their usernames.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And the same thing we'll offer, the free one-on-one coach lessons for chess. I'm volunteering Tiberian and I for this also.
All right. Ella says she can join the Zoom if we in 10 minutes, or she can play without Zoom now if we need to start.
So what do you think?
If it goes as quick as that game, it doesn't matter if we wait 10 minutes.
I would go in. Oh, thank you for chess mistress. Do you do that again? Nice.
Oh, I should thank.
I have a chess mistress in my chat. Do you guys have one too?
I have one in mind yesterday, and she actually cheered me, and I needed to thank her. Thank you. And thank you for the follows from all those that did. Lifeless chips amongst you. And we got rated a couple of times, so thank you for all the raids. Ella actually rated us, and XCTC rated us.
Very nice, very nice. Well, once again, I'd like to thank you, ladies, and we are going to go with the next participants, and I think we should interview them and then start the game when Ella can
Okay.
show the webcam, so that way we're all happy. What do you think?
That works for me. So if you ladies like the idea of doing a Beth Harmon, searching for Beth Harmon tournament, all girls, we would need 8. Now we already have 4 of you in this tournament, and we had Crybaby Carly, who's still been playing and wanting to play. She really was upset that she couldn't play in this one because of work conflict. So that's 5 already. We just need 3 more that you like. People that you like, chess streamers. We try to find. We didn't just when we worked on getting the MayHam 8 together. Sudakus did 99% of the work, by the way. We wasn't looking for chess streamers. We were looking for chess streamers that he and I both thought had great personalities, good communities, nice people. So we weren't just looking for anyone. We were looking for you.
That's really sweet of you guys. And you guys gave so much back to the community. I really appreciate that you gave us lessons and sent us home.
Thank
You did a
you.
great job.
Thank you very much. The whole idea is to ourselves a community where we fit in, you know. And I think we fit just perfectly among all of you. And it's really nice to form this type of friendships where we're going to, all of us are planning and collabing with one another. Just a moment ago, you were talking to Gilly, Lena, about doing a collab. That's perfect because that's exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. I mean, Twitch is meant for connecting with people and developing your passions. And yeah, you seem like a cool girl, Keely.
Yeah, you too. I love how it kind of feels like school again in a way.
It does, actually, yeah.
I just didn't expect it in a way too. So, but it's interesting that it worked out that way. I just wish I had more time to practice. But chess is definitely a cool like hobby. It feels like a hobby. Like I feel like so much of what I do is now like my work that I love and like
What do
having
you
a
do? What's your
just like music and like streaming now and trying to like incorporate all of that together. So a lot of the like things that were hobbies are more like, oh, you have to figure out how to do it in a stressful way. But chess is nice because it's like, oh, cool, this is a hobby. And learning again, it's like, oh, it's cool.
Yeah, I feel like chess is healing my brain. Maybe that sounds crazy. No, seriously, it's like watching myself learn chess. Sure, I'm only in the beginning of my relationship with chess, but I feel it changing my brain, and then I watch myself change. It's really beautiful.
But they had that whole like Game Boy or Wii game or whatever that was like for your brain, and a lot of it was like chess
Yeah,
stuff,
it
right?
was, what was it?
that
It was like brain IQ or brain games,
Yeah.
or what was it called? No, I did that
It
every
was
day.
something like that, but yeah, it actually is supposed to help. So, right? I think.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Do you? I know, Keely, you stream variety and just chatting in your stream and do all sorts of cool things and explore new games and stuff. But what about you, Lena? Do you play? Do you stream anything else besides chess?
I haven't. I know. I've streamed not recently. I used to stream League of Legends, Minecraft, um, a little bit of Fortnite, but mostly I play like Skyrim and Minecraft on my own. But yeah, no, I don't stream it because like I say really embarrassing things to myself.
Have you
No,
have you heard of Little Nightmares?
no, I haven't.
Check it out. Check it out. It's really creepy.
Really? Oh yeah, I played Amnesia, which is another scary game.
You know, if I go to Twitch once in a while and look for people streaming Little Nightmares, and I go watch. Mostly because I like them. I like to see when they scream for real.
Is it
All of a
actually
sudden,
scary?
they go, oh, that's a beautiful flap. Ah! And
Is it
then
scary?
they get eaten by something.
It looks cute.
It looks really cute.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let that. I'm serious. You're gonna develop an emotional attachment to that character, only to see that character being stripped apart over and over again.
I like had a
Over.
heart attack trying to play like a scary game on Halloween. Like people were genuinely worried about me.
Wow.
See, I get scared, you know.
Same. I hate like gore and the
And the
feeling.
suspense too. I build it up in my head.
I'm too stressed already.
Yeah, you get so I think there's the ones that like romance movies. I think there's the ones that like action movies. I guess there's the ones that like horror movies and games. Yeah.
I like horror movies. I went to a Halloween Horror Nights at Universal, and I loved it. But I was like genuinely scared for my health.
Oh my
I
God,
was like, I was holding my heart. I thought I was gonna die. Oh,
Okay.
sorry, no, I get riled up.
Same.
You guys are scaring me just a little bit right now.
You guys should do a Halloween chess tournament where you both just do jump scares the whole time while people are playing. That's an idea.
We should have a dress-up chess tournament where we all come in costumes.
That'd be funny.
Oh, by the way, hold
Oh, May the 4th, I was gonna say.
Yeah, may the 4th be with you.
Exactly what I was going to say.
May the 4th be with you all.
I love your chess/Star Wars shrine on your wall, Sudakis. That's pretty cute. Yes.
Yeah, some of us have, you know, different.
Essentials only.
Some of us have different toys.
Oh, look at that!
I like that.
Tiny
Yeah.
toy. I like that too.
What, you know, one of these days I'm going to give you a tour to my man cave, and you'll see how obsessed my fiance is with I call them dolls, but they're actually action figures.
Oh, cool.
Well, that place used to be mine. You know, I have my own stuff there, and all of a sudden, all my stuff and books went away and were replaced by these creatures.
Great.
Hey guys, one of my viewers, Ratchet, just said if we're gonna do a Halloween tournament, the games should all be one opening theme because there is a Halloween Gambit.
Oh yeah, I heard
Yes,
about
there
that.
is one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make it be a
We should
Halloween.
do the Halloween gambit. I love gambits.
So yes, you do, and I expect to see one for your final match coming up.
You told me not to.
I said in general when you're learning. I said when you're
2 weeks.
I said when you're learning, yes, you should, as a beginner, you should stay away from the gambits for a while and focus on basic. And you did great, but you know you can. It's up to you. You can always play the gambit one game. I mean, you know, it's just learning wise. Yeah, you should avoid gambits, avoid giving away free candy, avoid moving pieces twice in the opening. There's a lot of rules, but they're more like a set of guidelines.
So I can tell you one thing about gambits. I'm going to Las Vegas, Nevada in June to the National U.S. Open for chess, obviously, and I may or may not be preparing my King's Gambit for the tournament.
Ooh, I love the King's Gambit. I'm a big fan.
I'm glad to hear that, Sudakus, because I remember when we first met and you were talking about it, and you said, well, I don't use this I'm not going to use this in serious chess because, you know, and I always thought you should. I love playing gambits in serious. Why not? You're over the board. They got to know it better than you. If you're good, if you're at a level, there's no reason not to play gambit. So I'm very glad to hear that. You're making me happy.
Oh, good. So I'm saying this because I see Selenia Hokai lurking on the stream, and he's also going to the tournament.
Ah, yes.
Vegas. And we're going to the same section, so we may end up playing each other.
Wow, that'd be so exciting. I mean,
Yeah.
have you guys met in real life before?
No, we haven't, but when I see him, I'll beat him up just to make sure he understands that I'm not going to let him beat me on the chessboard.
When is it?
In June.
Wow. Yeah. I know Canada's still like locked down for COVID like crazy right now, so it's nuts to
Oh,
think of
that's
you guys
right.
doing so much in person
You're
stuff.
Canadian? Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy where I'm at right now. So yeah, now everyone's talking about travel. I'm like, oh my god, you're really like living again. Nuts.
Yeah, it's nuts how the thing is going on. I have my 2 shots, and I will with wearing a mask. You know, I'll stay away from places that are too tight in boundaries. I'll just be very conscious of you know, I'll bring my alcohol wipes. You know, I'll be like a grandma, not touching anything and being careful with gloves.
Show up in a hazmat suit.
Oh
my God.
Go.
That would be awesome.
And then underneath, you're dressed like Beth Harmon.
Like a
Yes.
That's a vision.
You reveal
the
when he
oxygen
beats
and
them,
everything.
you like feel the
It's been me the whole time.
I thank you and appreciate that none of you are suggesting I dress up as Beth Harmon. I really do. Thank you.
Oh, we just have
expect
to
the
find.
full Batman suit.
Thank you. Now I'm in.
Pull it off, Tiberium.
That or Spider-Man or Iron Man, I'm in for any of those.
You guys need to have like several layers, and then whenever you like win, you just like peel one off, and you only play each other.
See-
That's a great stream idea.
See,
Like
Keely,
a nesting doll edition.
Yes.
that 15-year-old Keely, I think it was 2 years ago because it was pre-COVID. There was a Halloween costume party at the library, and we went down to Goodwill and bought a leather bag. We bought some boots. We bought a curtain, a set of curtains, because we brought it all home. And then we together, me and her, by hand, made her a Ray costume.
Oh.
So may the 4th be with you. And then we even had she made a staff. It was duct tape, a lot of black duct tape. I'll show you the pictures sometime. It was really awesome. It was
I want to see.
yeah. She won some awards for her cosplay that day. So
Yay! Did you play each other ever on stream?
no, I've been trying to get her to actually join me on stream once or twice, but she's acting shy right now.
Aww.
Um,
Well, maybe you could just get her to play you, and eventually she'll want to tell her side of the story.
That would be
We're
nice.
rooting for her.
Yeah, that would be great.
We want to see her.
She keeps telling me she's gonna photobomb me by like appearing behind me and then disappearing,
I love it.
but she hasn't done that yet either. So, all right, our opponents are ready for the next round.
Great.
So we'll see you guys in about a half an hour, at least one of you for sure.
Yeah.
All righty. So I think they actually just left totally, which they didn't need to. They just needed to. I could have put them in the waiting room, but that's okay. Now I got to pull two more out of the waiting room, so give me 1 second.
Perfect.
Yeah, I thought I was going to do that. It makes. So I have to reposition everything afterwards, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there we go. That's hey, Bacon. Hello. Hi, Ella.
Hello. Hi. Sorry I'm late.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
About that, I had class. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much for being so accommodating. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's quite right. We're fixing our screens because it gets kind of a little bit offside. But then after that, we're fine.
Fix my computer. Okay.
Perfect. How was class?
Oh my gosh, it was good. I had a drama class. It was like a weird improv workshop. I don't know. It was very strange, but it was okay.
How do you do a drama class online?
It's very hard. Yeah, it's not easy for sure. We do our best basically. It's not good though. It's really not enjoyable to do, but you know, we do what we can, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You just kind of turn your camera on, speak, and do your best. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And tell us, you are in Canada, right?
I am in Canada, yes.
And Ben Nibra, are you still in? Where?
In North
Macedonia.
Yes.
Well, in Macedonia is east of Greece.
Yes. I actually where I live, it's almost 40 kilometers away from Greece, from the Greece border.
Very good. So you're right next to it. So here's the obvious questions: have you gone to see any Greek ruins?
Yes. Yeah. I've been to Greece. Yeah.
Nice.
So one of the things
That's in my plans for the future.
Oh, it's very good.
I think one of the best parts of these tournaments and just streaming online at all is meeting people from all over the world.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. This is an international event. Ella, you're in Canada, right?
Yes.
Ben Nibra is in Macedonia, and we are in the United States.
All over the world.
There you go. All right. Well, I'm so glad you can make it. We need to get started. We can hopefully have time at the end if we make up time. But so, Dakus, if you can have us do our trivia to find out who's going to have white and who's going to have black.
All right. So we are going to do physics questions today. Yesterday it was chemistry. Today is physics. So let me go back to the actual questions. This question is for you, Ben Nibra. Do flames contain plasma?
No idea. I would go with no.
All right. And the true answer is nobody cares. So, because the answer is actually really complicated, and it can go either way. So let's say that you find that out yourself. Just Google it. I'm going to pick one of these out for you. Actually, this one's tough. How
Wait, didn't Ella get the question right? Doesn't she win?
They both did.
Oh, they both got it right. Okay, sorry.
And
Just ignore the guy behind the curtain.
we had tails.
All right.
Who chose tails?
Not me.
You chose heads, Ella?
I chose head. Yeah.
All right. Ben Libra, you choose the color to start with.
I'm gonna go with the white again.
All right. If you could challenge Ella, Ella Glio is her name, and 10 plus 5, and you got to pick your color.
Betty, do you have the same name?
Yes, I already challenged her.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Oh, there you are. All right, you guys may start whenever you like.
Oh, don't forget to mute on here and turn off your speakers so you can't hear us. I can mute you here, but you need to turn off your speakers. All right, because we will be doing spoilers.
Indeed.
So Ella played really well yesterday. I'm hoping she plays as well today. And if Betim isn't careful, if he gives away free candy again, Ella might bring home a win.
Right, this is going to be a very interesting game. Ben Libra is a very good player that somehow got moved to the Tuesday matches. I'll call it that way. And we have an E4 game. Ben Libra is preparing to take the bishop out, I'm sure. His C bishop, or the bishop in C1 is blocked. Now it's not, but he has blocked his own bishop in F1. This is really interesting. Ella is playing extremely well. She moved her bishop out before opening the exit for her bishop in C8. Time-wise, they're doing perfectly. What do you think, Tiberian?
Sorry, I was starting a prediction. Everybody wanted a prediction. Sheesh. This is not easy doing a prediction. Wow, this game is moving so fast. I'm sorry. Let me get focused back on the game. You guys are going to have to figure out how to do that prediction on your own.
Your mods should be able to help you out.
Yep, that's why I'm going to let the mods do it, because I got to focus over here.
How is your OBS working, by the way, Tiberian?
So far, so good. No hiccups. Look at how fast they're moving.
Holy smokes, man.
Betim hasn't even used up any of his initial time. He's working all on borrowed time. Everything. Ella is playing outstanding. Look at this.
Yeah.
Full development, castling, no weaknesses, nothing, no free candy. Ella,
She already placed that rook in the D file. Amazing.
and I would love it if she pushes the G pawn to chase the bishop. All right, so he starts his operation on the queen side first. Hopefully she just drops that bishop back.
Very aggressive game.
Hopefully she just drops that bishop back. I always tell them, don't, you know, the risky one is to attack something else. Very good. Look at this, solid. And if we get A4, then she's going to have to reply with A6. And she's, yep, there you go.
All right, a really quick segue. Sergey Hokai gave us a better answer to the plasma question. He says the answer is relatively easy to explain, but basically there's a cutoff for the heat intensity of the flame and whether or not it contains plasma.
Okay.
Can go either way. Awesome.
That's very useful to know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, they are definitely playing now. She has to see this. She needs to do a6. She did not notice. She had to do a6 to keep from losing the bishop.
Yeah, that bishop is trapped. Now, will Benibra see that?
I'm going to say he will, but who knows, right? For sure.
He saw it.
Ah,
He saw it that bishop is out of the board.
yeah, it's a goner.
Will the bishop go out with a bang and take on f2?
Well, she could wait and let it take and then take back. I kind of like chess to keep the game moving and get her attack going. I still like g5 by her to attack the bishop. Nope, you called it. She went out with the bang.
Right. She's going out with a bang. She opened up the castle on the king's side.
Yes.
And
So-
that was a desperado.
So will Betim take back? No, he didn't take back with the bishop opening it up an attack on a7. Instead, she took back with the rook.
Maybe he's planning to double them, but you
Yeah.
see, the attack is on the queen's side.
Agreed. I think taking back with the bishop was better.
Yeah, better because then he attacks the a7 pawn.
Well, I'm hoping for g5 now for Ella. I don't know if she's really experienced with... oh, look at that.
You do it to me, I'll do it to you.
Yes, I like it when she starts building an attack back at her opponent. She needs to do this. This is critical for her.
That bishop is toast.
This is critical. She needs to do this. Hey, thanks for starting the prediction, guys.
Oh, wow.
I don't know who started it for me, but, one of my mods did. Thank you. If Chris is there, thank you. If it's Flavio, thank you. I know one of you had to take care of me. So a lot of options here. I even like, wow, man, I'm still thinking h5 was playable even though she would drop g5. Because after the trades, the pawn still gets to keep pushing. It was possible, but this is. I'd slide that rook over. I was hoping that she'd slide the other rook over on g8 and then start pushing the h-pawn.
Oh, thank you for doing predictions on my chat. Nice. Thank you.
There you go. Those mods are awesome.
Yeah.
Love our mods.
Thank you, guys.
Love our mods.
All right, so now they are doing a little bit of thinking.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah.
Oh, whoever thought somebody would think during a chess game?
They went really fast at the beginning.
Oh, they were. Oh my gosh, that's the fastest I've seen anybody playing this tournament yet.
Yes. All the book moves came out to afloat.
Thanks, Flavio. Hey, Theo, good cheering, man. Cheer for Ella. Come on. She can't hear you yet because she can't pay attention to chat. So do it here is a great idea. Hopefully you guys filled out your brackets.
If Benibra was to move the pawn from b4 to b5, that would be a very good attack on towards the king's side.
Could be, and it could lock everything up too, though. He could end up locking up that side. Now he drops the B pawn.
Right, but you see, the whole idea is to push with those pawns to open the king's side castle, and you cannot do it with one pawn. You have to do it with two.
Yeah, but he just dropped one of them.
The B pawn.
He just gave one of them away.
Maybe he's waiting.
Oh,
Exactly.
she found the free candy. She found the free candy.
But maybe that's just to have the open file.
It could be. It could be. I think the king still has, can go to d7 and escape if it got too crazy over there. So I think she still has chances. And we know Betim has given away free candy before. So we're not going to put it past him to give away free candy right now. We're going to have to wait and
Look at
see.
the decision that he made earlier of moving, of lifting that rook to f2 is really playing against him right now.
Yes.
Because if it was in f1, he could easily slide to b1 and have a battery there ready.
Yes. So I'm liking knight back to c6. I think Ella and I are mentally on the same wave length here.
It's kind of disturbing for you to admit that you have the same wavelength of a 17-year-old girl. But I will have to concur.
Hey, if that 17-year-old girl plays like a master, I am happy to say I have the same brain thoughts as her.
That's a good point.
As long as we're talking chess. Now, see, this is where I was worried.
All right.
This position can get locked up. I think she's almost forced to play g6, b6 anyway.
The move was with the b pawn. The a pawn will lock stuff.
Oh no, you can't open it. Oh, she needed to just push it. Oh, she just needed to push that pawn. Oh, this is... But, hey, at least her king still has someplace to run. But this is going to be very dangerous.
It's time to start the king migration.
Oh, yes. That king needs to run all the way over to the king side now. Oh, that's just sad. I'm sad that happened because, pushing the pawn... Beta made a mistake, I think. I think she could have locked up that position for a decent amount of time. It would have been...
Removing the pawn from the b file, she has completely removed the defense for the knight in c6.
Yes. And now the knight's under attack.
With an attack.
Yeah, knight's under attack. Oh, counterattack. I was hoping she had done that after she pushed the g pawn 1, but... Let's see if Betim chess let's see if he just drops the queen.
Oh no, there's no way.
Yeah, he's gonna move it to b5. That's and I've seen people make mistakes where they're planning on taking a7 and then the queen comes down, and where he could have put the queen there in the wrong order, and so you never know. Like in that last game, things can be given away. She still can run the king away. She still has game. It's except for that bishop she lost. She's still in this game.
If the bishop in e2 takes the bishop in g4, the rook has the knight.
Not if the knight takes.
Oh.
Not if the knight takes.
Okay.
And now the knight has e3. What a beautiful square for that knight.
Very nice.
Yes. That's
Very nice. That knight's gonna be...
That's a great job on Ella not to use the queen to take.
I was thinking maybe she's gonna take it and then the rook can take the knight, but no, she did not make that mistake.
Yes, she's doing fine. Now that knight to e3 would just sit there, and maybe she could get her queen in behind it. Maybe.
Wow.
But right now she also needs to get that king to some safety and maybe get some files open for her rooks.
But isn't it interesting how in order for her to defend the queen side, she attacked the king side?
That's the only way. Yeah, sometimes you got to launch an attack of your own.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hoping she starts pushing that h-pawn soon. Yes, but if she could get that h-pawn launched, because if she can get rid of it, that rook can come to life. And the good news is, I think she might be able to run her king. Now, if I remember correctly, she told me in her lesson that she is used to her king having to run all over the board. That it happens to her more than once, that her king ends up running away a lot. So...
One thing you should know about Ella is she will not give up.
Yep, I love it.
We'll have to force him in.
And I love that. That's the way it should be. So where's she going to find now to keep this going?
We are halfway through the game, and Ben Libra has +1.
Nice.
Amazing.
Only +1. I mean, she was down a whole piece, and the computer still likes it.
It's 2 pawns for a bishop.
Yep. Now the A pawn should fall, but and she's taking her time now. They've slowed down immensely. Look at this. She's trying to open up lines.
Oh wow.
Not crazy about this choice. I like the I like the H pawn better, only because this will give the E4 square to the knight on D2.
Will Ben Libra ignore this attack and go with his own?
Yeah, you could.
There goes.
All right, pretty much forced. She has no choice.
There's another check there.
Oh, that's oh, with the bishop holding it. Nice. Nice. The bishop is holding it.
Very nice.
Yeah, without the bishop, it was just giving away candy, but she rightly gets as much as she can out of it. That's a good job. She got as much as she could for it.
Yeah, and she did. She's plus. Ben Libra is only +3.
She's in this game. I mean, you would think she would be lost, but she's fighting. I like it. It only takes one small mistake.
Activated.
If he makes one small mistake, she might be able to get actually active in this game.
Yes.
All right, that's interesting. She can now act. Oh, I was thinking she might activate the rook on the A file, chasing the queen. I thought we might have seen the rooks shift over to the queen side.
She needs to activate those rooks.
Oh, no. That drops another piece. Drops another piece. Oh,
Very nice find.
yes. Yes. I didn't even see it. I was just contemplating on her being active.
I was thinking he's just gonna take that free knight, but no, she's taking it, but with a check first.
Yeah, you got the rook or the knight. Yeah. That rook move was really a killer. But I missed the check anyway. She still would have lost a knight if she had chased the queen.
This is the beginning of the end.
Might be, but you know, back ranks are susceptible. You never know. Still, there's always hope. Depending on what happens, that back rank might open up for a mate. You never know.
Yeah, just remember the queen cannot mate on her own. She needs help.
Yep, and knights love to take away those escape squares. All right, can't she find a safe square to put her king? There you go. He can get a pawn, and she can come and hide her king eventually. Think that's a little dangerous coming back towards the queen. The rook has a check. Oh, he decides to take the pawn. Get rid of the pawn. Think he was a little worried about that pawn.
Yeah. When Libra got the bad one mated yesterday, will this happen again?
Yeah, and that was a beautiful find on Dave Brent's show to find that.
Yeah, yesterday.
I thought it was fun. After the game, I watched a couple of people on later streams, and they were showing their games to their viewers.
Nice.
And if she gets rid of the knight and the rook and her pawns are locked, she also has stalemate possibilities. Never give up. Never surrender.
So, what do we do in case of a stalemate?
Oh, they play a rematch, switching colors at 5-5.
All right.
And if they have another draw, then we do it at 3-5. Switching colors again. So we'll alternate colors every time that we need to. I don't think he sees the mate. He's looking for it, but he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it for sure yet. He's trying to find it. But she has too many pieces to get stalemated right now. He is taking his time trying to find it, though.
All right.
Forced move now again, right? Everything is forced. So she doesn't have to waste... Yeah, she doesn't lose any time on her clock because it's all forced.
Well, there's a mate
Yep.
in C7.
Yep.
Pardon me, B7.
Yep. C7 was right.
C7.
C7 was right. And will he find it?
I think so. Because you see the dove tail?
Ah, there it is. So she can interpose the rook for one stall move, but then it's over.
Yeah. You see the dove's tail, the two pawns by the king?
Yeah.
Black king?
Yep.
So that's called a dove's tail mate?
I'm in my mind. I remember Dove's Tail mate. I don't think that's it by itself because the knight is taking away this square. The king is taking away these two squares. So there's other factors in this one versus the dovetail mate is. I'd have to look at it again. I forget. I'd never heard of that before I started playing online. All right, I had never heard of the dovetail mate until playing online. I knew it was mates, but I never knew it had a name.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to kind of call it the bunny ears when I learned it maybe 20 years ago.
Okay. Hey guys,
I would look for that structure, and then it turned out that it's called the dovetail.
welcome back.
Hey guys.
So what'd you think? I can't hear.
my God.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I just had to unmute you guys. I couldn't hear you for a bit. Oh. Sorry.
So Ella, what are your thoughts about this game?
Oh my gosh, that was so fun. Thank you so much, by the way. That was a wonderful game. Oh my gosh, I was basically on defense for the most part, which is not a surprise. That's generally what usually happens to me, which is a shame, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. You checked me, like infinite checks at the end there. That was like, felt so difficult, but super fun. Great game. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great game. At the beginning, I thought you would give a check because you put your bishop and your knight on a very good square, but yeah, then I found a very good way to attack on the free piece.
Yes, you did. I don't usually castle queenside ever. Also, that's like not a thing I do. So I was a little bit because I was trying to get rid of your bishop, and then I pushed my h pawn, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna castle queenside because I'd rather have like the line of 3 pawns, and then that was probably didn't really help me very much because I'm not really used to it. But I tried to like work with it.
Ella, it actually worked really nicely. By you doing that, you got ready to storm his castle. You just you never got a chance because he never stopped attacking.
Yeah, it was really impressive. You really kept attacking me. It was really cool.
And one more thing, Ella, your game was very impressive just for this fact. Ben Ibra is the highest rated player in this tournament.
Oh, okay. I feel a lot better knowing that because I am one of the lower rated players. Yes.
Yes,
Indeed.
you're the second.
Okay.
You're like,
You are one of the lowest.
yeah, you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure I'm like second or lowest. or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. And you played really well, Ella.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Yep. In fact, all the way through move 11, Ella, you made beautiful moves.
Oh my god.
Yeah, absolutely.
You only missed the fact that he was trying to trap your bishop.
Yeah.
If you had seen that and moved to give your bishop a place to run to, you were in that game totally. You played really well.
Yeah, I think the Achilles heel was the bishop. When I trapped the bishop
Yeah.
Yep.
from that point on.
All right.
I was like, I'm gonna let him go out with a pawn, I guess, and
Huh?
I went for your castle because I was like, I figure that's maybe the best.
Actually, that was also a good idea.
Yeah, but it happens. What can you do? But that was a great game. Thank you so much.
Great game, thank you.
So we're a little bit behind. Ella, you should stay because you play right away against Keeley.
Wonderful.
So don't leave will soon just go back to the waiting room.
Yeah, Betim, Ibra, you could go to the waiting room. Ella, you could stay.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
And
that's
and
right.
I will put you in the waiting room, Betten, and we just have to wait for Keely to show up. Because she left both of them left and ASAP can come back also. They'll be put in the waiting room, and that way they won't have to wait to get into the game. They both left the stream for, I don't know why. I think they thought that's what we meant when we said see them later.
Ah, I see.
There's hopefully that's Keely. Oh yes, now we have 3 people in the waiting room. So great job, they are back. Those two, Lena and Betim, will stay in there, and we will set up for the next match. Yeah, if you can do the honors on the Sudokus on finding out who's going to have white and who's going to have black again, we can hopefully get it going on time as soon as we can.
Welcome back.
Hey, I'm so sorry. I thought you meant both you were talking. Sorry.
All right. So without further ado, Ella, I'm going to ask you a question.
Alright.
All right. Give me just a second. And I'm not going to ask you that one because I actually. All right. There are 2 good answers for this question, Ella. Who built the pyramid?
The Egyptians? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, that's it? Okay, beautiful. I
Yes.
wasn't sure if I. Okay.
But aliens is also accepted.
Aliens, also a good answer. Okay.
Yes. So very good, very good. So you have a good one. Now, Keely, for you, we have physics questions.
Oh boy.
Does an atom have a color?
I got the harder question for sure. Yeah, what the heck? I need to do a coin toss in this one. No? Yes.
All right. So
No.
the answer is it's complicated. So we'll take that as a good answer. Well done. We're gonna go with coin tossing. So the last time around, Leo decided on this one. So Keely,
Yeah, go.
heads or tails?
Heads.
All right, there it goes. And bam.
You know, that's almost impossible to read.
I cannot tell, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to trust me, it's tails.
All right, good. Yeah, well, we trust you. We trust you, Sudokus.
There.
All right, so what color did you pick? What side did you pick, Keely?
Heads, I think.
So, Ella, you get to choose the color. Yeah.
Oh, okay, beautiful. I'm gonna go with white.
Okay. And would you please challenge? Or it might be easier for you to challenge Keely because Ella's name is a little easier. Ella Glio.
Sure. So I go to create a game, or
Yep. So the easiest way is for you to go up on that little search bar, the search magnifying glass,
yeah.
and type in Ella Glio. And then when you see her come up, you can just use the 2 swords below her.
Oh, great. Okay.
And then you need to make a 10 plus 5, and you should choose black as the color.
It says challenge to a game. So do I
Yep.
use standard and
Yes?
what about time control?
10 plus 5. This is good. You guys get to learn another operating system for chess.
Sorry.
No, it's good. I like it that you get to be introduced to another one.
Okay. So 10, 5, and then I
And you
pick
click on the
right?
black. Yep.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, you can go and mute yourselves, mute us, and go anytime you like. We are ready.
Oh yeah, let's do a prediction on ours.
Yes.
I don't see the game's been accepted yet, but yep, we know who's playing.
And there we go.
And Ella has white as predicted, as arranged, so that's good. All right. And Ella's definitely better with white, so I know she's happy to have gotten white. In fact, in our preparation for her, we decided that if she wins the coin toss, she is definitely going to grab white every time.
Oh, there we go. All right, so we have a D4.
Yes, and she's our only D4 player so far. Now, we have some that we haven't seen play white yet, so we don't know. But so far, she's the only one who's played white. Yeah, Chess Wizard, you could teach her that opening, right? You could teach Keely that opening so she can use it.
Indeed, there's so many London, so little time.
Yes. And we have nobody from England is playing. But we do have some from Ireland. We'll see Hannah Witter tomorrow from Ireland. I love the international flair. So guys, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm looking at a game where development is going on and solid play. This is good. Let's see how it goes.
So far, all of the competitors have shown a very good understanding of their opening.
Yes. Especially of opening principles. I've been very happy. Where's Chill Comet from? I'm pretty sure he's U.S. Him and Bolt are both U.S., I'm pretty sure. As is Dave Bren. Oh, no, Dave Bren is Canada?
No, Ohio.
Oh, okay, yeah. So those three are U.S.
He does have like a Canadian flair.
So, yeah, this is always interesting when you fianchetto, but then you don't fianchetto, right?
Right.
It's like, psych, I was going to fianchetto, but I decided to break the pin instead. So if she starts pushing this pawn to put the question of the bishop, I'll feel better about this hold over here on the queen side. But she needs to get that dark squared bishop developed. Ella is doing a great job of developing all of her pieces, if you notice. She's way ahead on development.
The bishop on B5 could easily get trapped, by the way.
Yes, it has the potential. But she can always trade it.
Right. So if the bishop is threatened, he's going to go kamikaze and take the knight.
I think we'll either see a pawn move to free the bishop. There it is. Or I was going to say then maybe chase the bishop on b5. So this is okay. Again, you know, she could have gone with e6 to release the bishop on the other diagonal, but this works too. Now, let's see that bishop. Let's see this bishop get to the g7 square, though, this time. Come on. I want to see it get there. Oh, Ratchet, sorry you have to leave. Tournament's heating up. Yes, Flavio. Sudakus and I are proud of our students in this tournament following opening principles. I think that is totally true. Hey, G-Dot, welcome. All right, come on. This is solid. I'm liking this. See you later, Ratchet. Check in on if you want on the VOD or yeah, because I'm not doing a recap tonight. Check it out. See what the final was of today's matches. We have one more match after this, guys. It'll be Betim Ibra against ASAP Lena. But right now we are watching Keely Valentine battling Ella Glio. Again, putting the question of that bishop might be a good time to do that. She's moved a lot of pawns, and I haven't seen her develop that dark square bishop and hasn't castled yet. I'm a little worried about that situation.
Oh, wow. This is anyone's game.
Again, notice.
Another false fianchetto.
Yes. We need a term for that.
The Keely move. The Keely Valentine move.
The Keely fianchetto. Yeah, I might start using that. That's a Keeley fianchetto. Where we don't actually fianchetto, we put the bishop in the E or D square instead.
I may start using the Kili Franchero and see what happens.
You can learn from everyone, my friend. We can always learn.
Ella is doing slightly better on time, but she may just burn. All right, she didn't. Okay. So
Now what? Do we take the knight? I say you take the knight. Because you have two pieces attacking your knight, and you can't get a second one protecting it.
yeah,
So the best thing to do is take that knight, and it will protect the bishop. So if she takes the knight and Ella makes the mistake of taking the bishop on d7 check, she can actually take back with the same knight and win a piece. So it gives her the opportunity to win a piece.
oh, Bernie, are you saying knight in f6 to
Nope.
g4?
No, I'm saying knight takes knight on e5.
Okay.
And then if Ella makes the mistake of bishop takes bishop right, there you go.
Okay.
If Ella takes the bishop thinking she has a check, then Keeley can use the knight on e5 to take back and save her knight and end up a piece ahead. She did not make that mistake. Good job by Ella. Good job by Ella. And now the knight is pinned.
Several chess puzzles, by the way.
Yes. She liked it on. I will say that's one thing that Lee Chess I like about is since everything is free, you could do puzzles and 10 hours of puzzles. No problem. We're on chess.com. You have to pay to be able to do multiple puzzles or do them.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, still solid. No one's lost anything. They haven't given away any free candy. Not one pawn has been traded. This is going to get to the point where both of them are going to say, like, I don't know what to do next. And they're going to have to find a plan. This is going to be very nice.
It's slightly slower on her responses. But besides that, this is just fine.
Yeah. They're both playing solid. And they're both going to have to figure out how to make a plan to proceed, though. And I think that's what we're seeing right now. Ella's fully developed, and so is Keeley. And Ella's spending a lot of time trying to find a plan. Now, I think she broke the rule I told her. I told her if you get to a point and you don't know what to do, don't push a pawn. You could do anything else you want, but you can't push a pawn. She pushed that pawn, and now her bishop is stuck. Should have went to, if she had went to a6, she could have saved her bishop. But now she's, yep. She's going to lose the bishop to a pawn, to two pawns.
It's fine.
And that's a close trade.
It is.
But she had to go to h6, which didn't look good, but that's the only way to save the bishop because of this g3 pawn push.
You did it.
Wow. And that's exactly what I told her never to do is when you don't know what to do, don't push a pawn. And here it is coming back to bite her right away. All right, she could get 2 pawns for that bishop.
Slight advantage.
She can get 2 pawns for it, though, not just one. Keeley definitely should take. Will she see it that way? Yeah, I know. But it's a piece for 2 pawns. There you go. Good job, Keeley. Got to take with the bishop, not with the queen, of course. And now those 2, she has a pawn majority over here on the queen side for later. And she's
Yes.
that one minor piece might not matter. She could get one of those pawns down to the other end and queen.
Indeed.
So, did you guys do a prediction for this one? I'm curious to see what you pick because this one would have been a toss-up, would have been an interesting prediction. This would be a tough one to call, and it's still tough. We have 7 playing 8 in the seedings, original seedings. 7 is playing 8 for the 7th and 8th spot.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Now, Keely is down on time.
Yes. Time is hurting her. Okay, trading bishops. Ella should take. And Keely just has to worry about her time. She's up a piece.
All right, that C2 pawn is available.
Yeah, she'd have to launch an attack against it though, and Ella could protect it. So let's see what happens.
Okay.
She didn't miss the obvious attack on the queen, which is always good.
The queen went to the right spot.
Yes, protects the C2 pawn you were noticing was undefended. Wow. All right. The predictions on my side are calling for Ella to win.
Okay.
Most of them picked Ella, but they might lose a lot of channel points. Keely's in the lead. Looks like she's planning on getting that F rook into the game, which would be excellent for her. And I'm hoping Ella breaks open that center.
Oh wow. This is very interesting. The queen side is favorable for white.
Mm-hmm.
Keely needs to complete it, move her rooks there to the B and C files and start preparing an attack there to deflect attention from the king side where she has a Keely fan shadow.
Yes, and conversely, I would, if I'm white, I want to pile up on the C file, push that pawn, and then own that open file.
All right, so Keely's making things uncomfortable on the king side for white.
A little, I agree. I think, but it's also asking her to do H3, which would give her luft for a king, give her a place for a bishop to go back, and chase the knight. Ah, she breaks open the center first.
There it is.
This is going to be very interesting watching them play when they're not used to having to develop and follow through with a plan. This is going to be very good. This is a solid game by both of them. 2 pawns for the piece. This is looking good for both.
All right, that move I don't understand.
Yeah, it's an interesting counter thrust. She's obviously not worried about trading the pawn on the D square, and I don't think Ella will find it. But if she pushes the pawn instead of trading it, she has a passed pawn already on the C file.
Indeed.
So I would really love it if she had, and this is good too. Piling up on the C file is fine. I would have loved to see her just push that pawn though and create that passed pawn. Now we did talk to her during a lesson about how powerful a passed pawn is.
If you notice the position of the knight in G4, there is a possibility of a nice check. So if she moves her bishop from E7 to D6, threatening the bishop is going to get either traded or it's going to get moved. And then she can do a check in H2 with bishop
Yes.
Okay.
This just gave away the knight.
Yeah.
Will Ella see it? It's kind of like what happened when Ella moved the pawn on b3, giving away her bishop. That knight is now trapped. Nope, she didn't see it. I do like this pawn push though, but h3 would have won the knight,
Yes.
and actually even f3, but h3 would have been much better. h3 would have won the knight, and if Keeley doesn't do anything about it, it'll still be available.
Yep. Indeed. Perhaps Keely by now is.
Ah, here we go. Here we go. She's looking to trap another piece. This is going to get interesting real fast. We got a rook. We got a rook.
Or would you take it with the knight?
Good question. I think taking it with the knight attacks the queen, almost forces the trade of the bishop for the knight, and then you take with the bishop and you have the long range attack of the rook on a1 that I don't think Ella might see. Long range attacks are hard to see. So she took the way I would have.
Indeed. I think that works better.
And she can't give away her queen, so she should hopefully see that the queen is under attack.
I hope she sees that.
Yeah. And she could just take the knight to get rid of it.
Keely's running out of time. She only has about 2 minutes and change.
Yeah, they both are using up a lot of time versus the game we saw with Betim and Ella. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't use up almost any time. Very good. She found it. Now she has to see the long range attack hitting her rook. So she just has to move the rook over to b1. I'm going to assume Keely's going to take back the bishop.
All right. So we have an attack on the a1 rook.
Right? Long range, a lot of times we don't see that. All she might have seen. Ah, very good. I'm so proud of her.
Nice.
That is so good. She needed to be able to see that.
Now, if the queen goes to c7.
Right. She has to see that battery.
h2.
Yes. Yes. She has to spot the battery. Ah, look at this. Keely's being very aggressive.
Wow.
I like the aggression. She's not sitting around waiting for things to happen. She's trying to make things happen herself. And now,
Oh no! It was time to change the queens.
no, she's okay. In fact, now Keely can win the queen. Do you see that? Keely can win the white queen.
Yes, indeed. Like
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. So that bishop move was okay.
Oh no!
That bishop move was okay, and she could still win the queen at any time.
Unwinnable. Oh, so let me show my viewers here. This is the move we're talking about. Take the bishop out with the check, and then the queen in d3 is available for the taking.
Yep.
It's a game changer.
It could be. I'm hoping that Ella does something with her queen. She can move it almost anywhere. It would be nice to put it someplace safe. I'm even liking c4 for her queen. But I just wish she moves the queen. She can't really move the rook to protect the queen because she would lose her valuable c3 pawn right now, or c6 pawn. Oh no, this doesn't help. But again, this is really hard for beginners to see the discovered attacks, right? Ella's lost many pieces to discovered attacks.
But
Many,
and it's still there. It has been there for a few moves already.
right? But it is hard for them to see. It is very hard for them to see,
They're not seeing it.
and they're still not seeing it. And I don't think they're going to see it.
Available.
I don't think they're going to see it. Neither one notices it, and I don't think either one sees it. By the way, the queen to c4 also would pin the queen, so she would almost have to take.
Oh wow.
And although she's down a minor piece, she's going to have 2 passed pawns soon if she plays this right. She could get 2 passed pawns out of it.
They are not seeing it.
Oh no, I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I don't think anything that's going to happen anytime soon is going to make them see it. Now that does get it.
Prevented the trade of queens.
Yes. Yes, which you would think would be better for black, but right now with these pawn pushes, Ella's doing a good job of getting the pawn pushing, and yes, that queen is still, for forever, that queen has been hanging. And Keely's low on time. She has about half as much time. Ella has to keep moving to keep the speed going. And here, you know, a lot of times they just think, let's take the pawn. But she could push it and have 2 passed pawns. And she does. And it's protected by the queen at the moment.
This is a really interesting game. There are so many possibilities here. But Keely is running out of time.
Yes.
That's going to be a major factor.
Yes, it will. And those 2 passed pawns can really be troublesome. So now if Ella gets to push b6, then Keely can't take it with the pawn because it won't be a check.
The white queen is still hanging.
Yes.
That's been hanging for what, 5-6 moves by now.
Yes.
Come on, Keely, just look at it.
Ella needs to just push that b pawn. And again, she has to see that, it's a free pawn for the bishop. No, because the bishop can't take me because I win your queen. So that's one on the other side, right? White has to think that she's pinned. Yeah, see, she sees that the bishop is pinned. She doesn't see the bishop could say check. So now she's using the same logic to try to win the queen or a pawn, and now she wins the queen. And now she wins the queen. She should take the next rook. She could have gotten back rank mated if she wasn't careful. Keely right now, if she goes rook to e7, she could be threatening back rank again. She's just lost her bishop. And she could still threaten back rank with rook to e7.
Yeah, she has rook e7, rook e1 mate.
But she's low on time. Keely's low on time. I like how she's found it. Will she get a sneaky back rank mate in? Will she get a win at the last second?
There's a mate in 1.
She gave luft. She gave luft. She saw it. Ella gave luft.
That's so beautiful.
That was close. That was close. Only at a beginning game would we be sitting here going, watch out, it's a 1-move mate. She drops the rook.
She got the rook,
She didn't take it. Ella's looking at checkmate on g7.
and there is a checkmate there.
She's looking at or queen to d8. She's trying to get her to take it. All right. King is stuck, and let's see if she finds that mate.
Found it.
What a great game. What a great finish.
Oh, what a game.
Wow.
What a game.
Yeah, we're going to have to get the next game started soon, but let's do a quick recap with the contestants and then get that final game going.
Oh, wow. What a game, Keely.
Keely, you had a beautiful chance at the end, which we know you didn't see, but for
never see them.
4 or 5 moves, Keely, you had the chance to win Ella's queen.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But you saw the back rank mate.
Yes. Oh, you went for the back rank mate, Keely? Great job. But Ella saw it. Ella, very good.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm doing my puzzles, I guess.
Keely, great job of trapping her bishop. Great job of winning that bishop early, Keely. She actually gave the knight away for the 2 pawns, but that was a great job of trapping the bishop.
Yeah, it was fun.
Of course, Ella, I was a little depressed because I was like, she doesn't know what to do. She pushed the pawn.
I know, I knew when I did it, I was like, I don't know knows I don't know what to do, and I'm pushing a pawn, and I knew you were gonna be disappointed by that one, but I don't know.
Did you notice right after you pushed it, Keely trapped your bishop because of it?
Yeah. I was like, oh, well, this is why we don't do that. Yeah.
Really good find, Keely, by the way. You saw the bishop that was trapped, and you did a minor piece for 2 pawns. That's perfect. At your level, I would truly recommend to get rid of the minor pieces. It was really nice. So you did a really good job, Keely. I'm very, very surprised once again. Amazing. And for you to see a mate in 2, moving the root to E7 and then moving all the way down to E1, that's amazing. You found it. Now, it's also amazing that Ila noticed it immediately and found a escape route for her king. And then Keely went for it anyway. That was great.
It was out of time, so I had to try.
Very low on time. Very good, guys. These are all being put into a study that you're both invited to. It's the MayHam study. If you go to learn, studies I contribute to, you can look at these games anytime you like. Yep, in Lichess, they're public, so everyone, all of my viewers, you can go out and look at these games also. They will all be saved there in the study, and so that one's in there right now. Not going to take you there, but Keely, I know you looked at Sudakus' stream, if you want to look at mine real quick, you'll see the situation when, by the way, Ella, great job of pushing the passed pawn.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh.
Great job.
I said passed pawn 100 times because it's a new word I learned like 2 days ago. I was excited. That's a passed pawn. I just learned what that was.
So great job. On this screen, Keely, are you with me?
Yep.
That bishop is pinned to your queen, right?
Yeah.
But you can get a discovered attack if you move that bishop. And if you move that bishop and take that pawn to say check, she has to do something about being in check.
Okay.
And whatever she does, you get to take the queen.
Oh, it's so dumb.
So that was, no, you're not dumb. And you can ask Ella. Ella she's missing the fact that her queen is hanging. So you missed that you could take it. She missed that you could take it.
This is the only game I haven't lost my queen, like, basically in this entire tournament. So, I leave my queen hanging all the time, and I always miss it, so...
So Keely, it's Keely. You're not dumb. This is very hard for beginners to see. And look how many moves that you still could say check, Keely. All these moves you could still say check and win that queen because she never protected the queen.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just a discovered attack that she missed. Now I think you noticed that if you took this way, she would take your queen.
Yeah.
But again, if you just said check instead, you'd take her queen.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah, it's just a discovered attack. See all the good stuff you'd get if you take those other 3 lessons later.
I know I need more time for sure.
Yes, we all need more time in life. You guys played great. That was a great match. You did not finish in order. Oh, actually, they did finish. You finished in the exact rating order.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, Ella, you finished in 7th, and Keely, you finished in 8th. And you guys are looking good for the all-girls Beth Harmon tournament. Man, you guys are going to scare people.
Thanks, I gotta use some puzzles.
By the way, your participation on the MayHam tournament is not over. Perhaps you're done playing chess, but I highly encourage you to come watch the tournament tomorrow and cheer for your best streamer. And on Thursday we're gonna have a drawing. We're gonna have actually 2 drawings to see out of the 7 people that did not make it to win. Out of all of you guys, you'll have a chance to get 10 gifted subs to your stream. Or to not your stream, but well, yeah.
No.
It
Yes.
It is 10 gifted subs to your stream.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So
And
there's going to be 2 drawings on Thursday.
So on Thursday, we'll know the first place who gets the 20 subs. We'll know 2 draws for the other 7, drawing to see who gets 10 gifted subs. And we'll be able to announce who wins the bracketology, the bracket predictions, and they get 6 months tier 1 sub to the chess streamer of their choice. So that's for the viewers. We'll be announcing that on Thursday. We'll know who wins that.
Yeah, that's so please stick around and thank you very much for participating. We are going to be contacting you for our next project. That's going to be the Finding Beth Harmon chess tournament.
Thank you.
All right. We are ready.
Very much.
See you guys later.
By the way, too. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, guys.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right.
All right.
Is anybody in my waiting room? I don't see anybody in the waiting room. Where are they at? Where are they hiding? Let me check participants real quick. There they are. All right, we'll bring in the next 2 and we'll get this started and hopefully not finish too much later than we had anticipated.
So we have Ben Ibra and Asa Lina.
Final game of the day, final game for the lower bracket. Did you guys get to watch that battle?
Yes, I watched it.
Yeah. I watched it. It was great.
Now, do you guys see the discovery attack on the White Queen?
Yeah.
You saw it?
Did you see it before?
Prompting, I did. Yeah, with your prompting, I did.
That's what we're here for. Except during your games, we can't do that.
Yeah, that was a really interesting game. I'm so happy to see that Kelly Valentine and Ella Glio played such a great game. They are low-rated players. Blunders are expected, but they did so well on the opening. The opening was flawless. There was no weaknesses, no nothing. It was just perfect. So I'm looking forward to see what's going to be in future of their chess journey. It's going to be fun to watch.
All right, let's get this one started. We're a little bit behind schedule.
Perfect.
Good luck to you both.
Thank you. Good luck.
Good luck, Cece. Sorry, I was like thinking about my sweaty palms. And I couldn't look elsewhere anyway. Ugh.
Oh man.
What is your username, Lynn?
Boy named Pooh. If your name is shorter, I can.
His name is what you see on the screen. Betim Ibra. I-B-R-A.
Have we decided who plays what color?
Nope. Sudakus has to do his thing. Unless he wants me to do one.
I found it.
He's got his trivia ready to go.
Yeah, so, alright, so we're gonna go with Ben Ibra first, and this is your physics question. Can a clear object be transparent and visible at the same time?
Yes.
Alright, clear objects are visible because they bend light and as it passes through. There are 4 basic things that can happen when light goes through objects. Blah, 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 blah. In reality, all materials interact with light in all of those 4 ways, meaning, yes, it can be both. So perfect, you got that one right. Now we'll move to Lina. Lina, how do free energy machines work?
LOL. What is this a multiple choice? I was hoping for a yes, no. Yeah, okay. How
No,
do
just listen to the question. How do free energy machines work?
for free?
They work for free. All right. Well, the answer is thank you, God, for it. There isn't such a thing. Every machine spends a small amount of energy, maybe minuscule, but they do spend energy. If we had a free energy machine, we would have solved world hunger.
I see.
It was a trick question.
It was
I'll
a trick
remember,
question.
Yeah.
Hopefully
All right.
I did a trivia question in the future.
And since it was a trick question, I'm going to ask a different one. How does a penny left on the track derail a train? thank you for the follow. Coin toss up. Lena, heads, tails.
Heads.
And we have heads.
Okay.
Lena, you get to decide.
I'll play white.
Alright.
That's great. Finally, I get to play black.
Oh, I'm nervous still. I saw your games earlier. Met him and yes, good luck.
All right, who's going to send out the challenge? ASAP, are you going to do the challenge?
I think he said he found my.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found her.
And make sure that you give Lena white, right? Hey, thank you, Keely. Very nice. Thank you, Keely. Appreciate it.
Good luck to you guys.
Ah, nice. Now I see how that works. Awesome. Thank you so much, Keely. Let's see. Got to flip that, and the game has begun. Final game for the day. They've both muted. Don't forget to turn off your speakers, guys, if you haven't already, but I trust that you have. Sudakus, what do you think? Can we get a prediction, guys? Can you guys get a prediction out there?
Going. This is gonna be tough.
This is Betim Ibrah's first time with black. And we get the gambit. She's playing the gambit.
Are you serious?
The Vienna gambit. She's going for it.
Oh wow. And she's smiling.
She should be. Go, girl. Go.
Look at that. There's 30 pounds.
Hey, this is exciting. She gets to play a gambit. She wanted to play a gambit. She thought I told her she couldn't play one in the tournament. I just told her she should avoid them until she gets better at chess at all, right? So while she was training, but I didn't mind if she played it in the tournament. And so I guess now she felt she was cleared to play it, and here she comes. I love it. I love it. I love it that she's playing a gambit. She's getting serious. Took off the headset.
Oh wow.
Oh, she is getting serious. The hair's going back. It's the Beth Harmon look. She's going for it.
Oh yes.
Lena's also rather young. I think she's in her early 20s. Great person. I enjoyed my lessons with her. And I loved all of the competitors. But I'm going to tell you honestly, I enjoyed my lessons with her more than any of the other competitors. She really worked hard. She had a great attitude, always a smile, just so friendly. All the other ones are great, but she would be the greatest. If I had to give out an